everyone, Nat1995 here in the video game fanfic plot with the next chapter to Raph's sister, ScrapHeap Part 2. And remember, I do not own anything within this video and I give full credit to its author, Knonnrr45.The Autobot on quotev. Please forgive me if I mispronounce the author's name.
ScrapHeap PT.2. Previously on Transformers Prime. Well, bug squashed, game over, right? Jack asks. I cut off Ratchet before he could say anything. Jack, it's just like ants, if there's one there's thousands. I say. Ratchet nods. Jack nods too in understanding. We head towards something. To me it looks like an escape pod or something. Bumblebee stands in front of us and as in us. I mean we humans. I had Raph stand in front of me, I had my hands hold a metal bat, as Ratchet turned on his flashlight. It's a trap, a scraplet trap, Ratchet says with slight fear. Ah, an empty scraplet trap, Bulkhead says terrified. Most likely ejected into space eons ago, only to wind up in the Arctic, where the temperature kept them in stasis. Ratchet says as he looks at each and every one of us. Until we brought the thaw. Jack states. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Now they're wide awake and ready to brunch. Maiko says sarcastically. I hit her upside the head. She yelps. So? How much are we talking about? Raph says nervously. Thousands, Ratchet says. And the power malfunctions and ground bridge damage are sure signs that their infestation is well underway, Ratchet says. Time skip to a few minuets. Optimus to base. Core temperature readings reached the blue zone. To activate the ground bridge, static happens on the speakers on the computers. Ratchet runs over. Ratchet to Optimus, do you read me? We have a situation. Ratchet pauses. The scraplets have gotten into the comlink system. If we don't eradicate these creatures immediately, they will reduce the entire base to a scrap heap. Ratchet yells. I say we bug out of here and let them keep it. Bulkhead states as B agrees. Why, the wrecker is scared also, my scout. This sure ain't good. Evacuation is not an option. If we don't get the ground bridge back online, stat, Optimus and RC with perish. Ratchet says with full authority. They will? Jack asks stupidly. I so want to punch him right now. Now Maiko walks over and talk to Bulk. I ignore. Now since we have some time, Laura, I would like to know what happened to your wrist. They are still bleeding, Ratchet says. They all eyes are on me. It's nothing to worry about, I just fell down the stairs at school, I said, but then completely regrets it. We don't have stairs at school, Maiko says. Then I was picked up. Maiko and Jack pulls up my sleeves. I panicked. I heard many gasp, one in particular was Raph. Laura, we will talk about this later after the current situation is done, Ratchet says, with a calm yet urgent voice. Let us help you, Jack says. Yeah, the scraplets won't hurt us, Maiko says. It's logical thinking, the scraplets like to eat metal. Typically, I find your fleshiness to be your least engaging quality. But it would appear to prove an advantage under these extremes, Ratchet says in an insult and a compliment. Should I take both or the compliment? Okay, good. Now can someone set me down? I ask. I then see blood deep down to the floor. I see many worried faces. I knew those faces. Oh. Come on. You got to let me help. I says. To my readings it states that you have lost 1/4 of your blood. Now I don't know about human health. But I sure do know that isn't good. Ratchet says. Bumblebee and Jack tie up Laura. So that she won't hurt herself by helping, Ratchet says in his annoying authority voice. I huff as Jack and B tie me up. Laura, I know what the whole wrist thing is. So don't you dare lie to me, Jack says sternly. I wiggle around. I wince in pain as my cuts rub against the rope. Sorry, Laura, Jack says, carefully moving the rope. I nodded. I later fell asleep. Time skip. I wake up to searing pain in my wrists. I wake up. I thought I would wake up toe up. But instead I wake up on a human-sized bed. I groan in pain to see Jack wrap my wrists. "Hey, that's a bit too tight, you know," I said, causing him to be startled. "You're up. Guys, she up." Jack yells, "How look have I been? Never mind. I already see Optimus and RC. The boys are patched up kind of." I sit up groaning. "Loretta Samantha Esquivel. You better tell me why you blacked out for 7 hours and that you have many cuts on both of your wrists." Raph yells. I wince. The only time he yells is when he's 1, really pissed, 2, really upset, or 3, it's both. I rub the back of my head. I look at Jack. He nods. I sigh. "You know how I've been bullied a lot around school. I've kept my pain and anger bottled up. I didn't know what to do with it. Mom would let me join anything physical because of my asthma. So I cut myself," I said, the last part quietly. "Loretta, say that a little louder." Raph says. "I cut myself." I yelled out. I was then tackled with hugs. Human hugs, not Autobot. "Laura, please stop, please." Raph says. I look at him. Tears streak down his face. I can't lie to him, nor could I say no. But it's easier said than done. "Raph, I'll try, but..." I pause and sigh. "It's easier said than done," I say. "Then we'll help you. I'll tell Mom about the bullying and you can be homeschooled." "No. If they found out you're my brother they'll do the same. And along with our sisters too. I'm not being homeschooled. I rather face the consequences than have you face them," I say, looking at my little brother. "We will help you," Ratchet says. "I've been working on this hollow form so that we can interact with humans, in a human form, not robotic." I smile, and nod.
Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you guys want to watch more like it, please subscribe to my channel and become part of the video game fanfiction plot. And please leave a comment down below and hit that like button. If you guys have any suggestions on any stories you guys want me to read, don't hesitate. They're always welcome here in the video game fanfic plot. That also goes for video games. Until next time, goodbye!